February 7, 1998. Good morning, everybody. Last week, we studied about Kama Vajra Chitta, or sense sphere consciousness. Yes, we already finished it. So sense sphere consciousness, as all of you know, unwholesome consciousness, yeah. 12, right? Rootless consciousness, 18. And sense sphere, beautiful consciousness, 24. All Kama Vajra Chitta, sense sphere consciousness, 54. So, before we go to Rupa Vajra Chitta, form sphere consciousness, you have something to study about in sensual sphere consciousness. Among 54, so we saw Somanasa Sahakata, pleasurable feeling. And we saw Dithikada Sambayutta, associated with wrong view, or Asankarika, unprompted, Sasankarika, prompted. And also Ubekha Sagada, neutral feeling, or Domanasa Sagada, the displeasure feeling, and Jnana Sambayutta, associated with knowledge. So, what is the cause of this Somanasa, the cause of Ubekha, the cause of Domanasa, the cause of Ditti, the cause of knowledge? So we have to study about that. So before we study all those things, so I would like to show you this 31 plane. So we should know this one first, right? This cosmic system of Buddhism. So we believe that we have 31 planes. Start from the bottom. Just briefly. This sheet I supposed to give you in chapter 5. To explain about in detail in chapter 5. But right now, I think it's we necessary to study it first. So I will explain to you briefly what is the 31 planes. Start from the bottom. Number one is Niraya. It's the Pali word Niraya. In English, it's the woeful state. Woeful state. Yes, you can note that. Or number two, Dirijana Yoni. So this is the Niraya, woeful state is mean hell. Hell, we call Niraya in Bali. Number two is the Dirajana Yoni. This is the animal kingdom. Animal kingdom. Number three is Peti Visaya in Bali. In Bali, very hard to memorize. So you just, make understanding in English, that will be okay. Peta sphere. Peta sphere. Peta is ghost. Yeah, ghost. Yeah, ghost, hungry ghost. Peta sphere. Just in detail, I will tell you, in chapter 5. Right now, just the name of all this 31 plane. I would like all of you to know that. Number 4, Asura Kaya. This is the host of Asuras. Host, H-O-S-T. The host of Asuras. Yes. So this is the number 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 states we call the first of unhappiness. We call abaya. So the left side we have abaya 4, right? Abaya 4 is mean unhappy plane or the first state of unhappiness. You can write either one. So when we say abaya 4, what is mean abaya 4? We already know that. Woeful state, animal kingdom, Veda spheres, and the host of the asuras. These 4 states we call unhappy plane. And upon them we have manusa. We have the star right there, right? There's human realm. It's our world, human realm. We call manusa. And now we go to celestial realm. We have 6 celestial realms. Number 1 is Jatu Maharajika in Bali. In English, the realms of the 4 kings. The realms of the 4 kings. Number 2, Tawa Tingsa in Bali. In English, the realms of 33 gods. Number 3, Yama. It's the Yama gods. Yama god, just Yama gods. And that's not God. It's the God. It's the one of we call get them God, but we don't spell it's the capital letter. We just use the small letter God, Yama God. Because displays the divines who live in this Yama plane is the destroy pain, no pain. I explain to you in detail. We have to, for one day to explain all this 31 plane in detail. Now just briefly, Number 4, Tusita. The delightful rams. The delightful rams. Number 5, Nemanarati. The rams of the gods who rejoins in creation. The rams of the gods who rejoins in creation. Number 6, the ram of the gods who lord over the creation of others. Who lord, L-O-R-D. Who lord over the creation of others. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6th plane because celestial realm. Here, God, yes, celestial realm. This abaya 4 and this This Manusa and this celestial realm have 7. Right? This 7 we call Kama, Sukati, 7. Kama Sukati is mean sensuous, blissful planes. Sensuous, blissful planes. Yes? Numbers, okay. Right? So, this the Abhaya 4 is unhappy plane, right? This Manusa and the human realm and celestial realm, the 7, because sensuous, blissful plane. Both Abhaya 4 and Kama Jara Sukati 7, this 11 plane we call Kama Vajara 11. Right? Kama Vajara, this is the left side, we already have that. Kama Vajara 11, because sentient sphere. Sentient sphere. Yes, sentient sphere. So if we call Abhaya 4 and this Kama Vajara Sukati 7 plus, this altogether 11 we call Kama Vajara 11, sentient sphere. What is talking about? So far the Kama Vajara Chitta, sense sphere, consciousness, mostly move above, in the sense sphere, this sphere, this means. Now we understand it, this 11th sense sphere, this 55 kind of this sense sphere consciousness mostly move above in the sentient sphere. So, and who is the Brahma right now? Most people are Brahma, God. We don't know what is the Brahma according to the Buddhism, Brahma, we have 20 planes of Brahma. So now, number 1, Brahma Parisajja. Just write in English, or easy to remember. The realms of Brahma's retinue. It's a follower, right? Retinue. Retinue. Brahma's retinue. Like the servant of the great Brahma, something like that, retinue. Brahma, number 2 is Brahma Purohita. This means the realms of Brahma's ministers. Brahma's ministers. They have like our human being, different level, So number 3, Maha Brahma. This is the realm of the great Brahmas. The great Brahma. Yeah, excels either in happiness or beautiful or age, limit, something like that, They are great Brahma. Number 4, also, this number 1, 2, 3, this 3 plane we call first jhana, right? In the left side you can see it. The first jhana. And number 4, Paritaba, the realm of minor luster, the realms of minor luster, Lustre, luster. Luster is ray, right? And 5, Abhamanaba, the realm of infinite luster. Number 6, Apasaraba, Apasara, the realms of radiant luster, radiant luster. And go to 7, Parita Subha, the realms of minor aura. Minor aura. Aura is A-U-R-A. Aura. Number 8, Abhamana Subha, the realm of infinite aura. Number 9, Supakina, the realm of steady aura. Steady aura. Number 10, Vihapala, the realm of great reward, R-E-W-A-R-D, reward, great reward. 11, Asanya Satta, the realm of mindless being. So you have mindless being, this has only body, no mind, no consciousness. Called realm of mindless being. Who want to go display? Don't have to worry about anything. We will discuss later, okay? So now we go to Suddhavasa. 12, Aviha, durable ram. The durable ram. Durable is the D-U-R-A-B-L-E. Durable ram. D-U-R-A-B-L-E. Aviha, number 12, right? Durable ram. Number 13, Attaba, the Syrian ram. Syrian, S-E-R-E-N-E, Syrian. Syrian, right? Syrian ram.
Does that also mean like arduous?
Adabi, Anasta, is different. Adabi's Adaba is different. Number 14 is the beautiful ram. The beautiful ram. Number 15, Suddhasi, clear sighted ram. Clear sighted, S-I-G-H-T-E-D. Clear sighted ram. Number 16, the highest ram. The highest ram. So from 12, 13, 14, 15 to 16, these are 5 rams we call Suddhavasa in the left, you already, Suddhavasa, 5. This is the pure abode, the pure abode, the pure plains, the pure abode. Abode or abode. Abode means A-B-O-D-E, abode, right? Yeah, abode. The viewer abode, just 5. Just only the Anagami Arhan can leave this place. So, from 1 to the 16, we call Rupavachara. 16, right? Rupavachara 16. This is the form sphere realm, right? This form sphere realm. And now we study Arupavachara, the formless sphere realm. And number 1, Akasanancha Yadana, it's very long. The realm of infinite space. The realm of infinite space. And number 2, Vinyanancha Yadana. The realm of infinite consciousness. The realm of infinite consciousness. Number 3, Akinchanya Yadana. The realm of nothingness. Nothingness. The realms of nothingness. Number 4, the top of this 31 plane, Neva Sanya Na Sanya Yadana. The realm of neither perception nor non-perception. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 realms we call Arupavachara, formless sphere. They just have consciousness, just have mind, no body, no material property at that play. So here form sphere, we have 16, right? Formless sphere, 4. 16 plus 4, 20. This 20 we call Brahma Loka 20. Left side we already have that, right? Brahma Loka 20. The Brahma Ram 20. Right? Just Brahma. Very interesting. Hinduism, they believe that you have Brahma, you have God. So according to the Buddhism, we have 20 Brahma Ram. So for this 31 plane, you already know that. Now we will continue the last lecture, page 14. Now, handout, page 14. Here's the causes of being jnana sambayutta. So jnana is what do you mean jnana? Knowledge, right? Sambayutta, associated with knowledge. Like as the sense sphere, wholesome, beautiful, wholesome consciousness, we have 8, right? Somanasa, Sagada, Jnana, Samyutta, Asankalika, with pleasure, with knowledge, unprompted. Here, Jnana, Samyutta. The cause of being Jnana, someone very smart, very bright, very intelligent, have the good IQ. Why? What is the cause of this, the being associated with knowledge? Depend on their previous karma, wholesome consciousness. As a result, they are relinquishing consciousness. They have resultant consciousness. We have 8, right? Resultant, you remember that, right? The sense sphere, or beautiful, rooted, resultant consciousness. The name is the same as the wholesome consciousness, right? But as the resultant, as the result. So when you're reborn, in this sensuous, blissful plane, one kind of this resultant consciousness is your relinquishing consciousness. Just one of those, just only one. So here we call why the people who are they are relinquishing consciousness or rebirth consciousness associated with jnana. This is very bright, very smart, good intelligent, good IQ. It's wise. The cost of being jnana sampayutta, we have to know that and practice that. This, you need to know that. Number one, karma, right? Karma done in the past, which is conducive to possessing wisdom. See, this one very important. Karma is meant wholesome consciousness. Karma done in the past, in previous life. So, what we are doing is conducive to possessing wisdom. We do something meritorious deed. Maybe we do generosity, so and so, meritorious deed. We wish that in the future, next life, by the power of this meritorious deed, may I, have good intelligence, good IQ, smart. We wish for that. Just only wish we don't do anything is not success. We have to do anything. Karma done in the past. We have to do it. Make a wish to be smart. Just special. Or this power, or this my donation, or this my good conduct, morality. The power. This my meditation. In next life, if I have to reborn again, may I, be the person who are very smart, good, intelligent, something like that, Because karma done in the past, which is conducive to possessing wisdom. And also, not only just make wish, we have to support the person who are studying, who are learning. There's a student, at school, you donate money to the school or to the person who are studying, who are learning, and we buy the book, support them anyway, direct, indirect way, anyway, either ways, you support them. This we call conducive to possessing wisdom, and we study. Someone didn't understand, to doubt about something, but didn't want to ask someone else. It's not good, We have to, what we don't understand, we should make it clear, as someone just find, the result, the answer, good answer, something like that. So, if we used to do it in previous life, in the future, your rebirth consciousness must be associated with jnana sampayutta, with knowledge. And then you can gain enlightenment. Right? You make a wish, you support someone to study, learning, That's what people, or donate for scripture, It's for knowledge, in their wish. That's the one thing. This is one of the causes, to being jnana sampayutta. Number 2, rebirth in Rupa Loka. Oh, you say Rupa Loka, right? Rupa Loka, which is a world free from evil. Rupa Loka, how many planes we have Rupa Loka? From sphere realm. 16, right? 16. Among 16, one plane is the mindless being. Excluded this mindless being, we Among 16, one plane is the mindless being. Excluded this mindless being, we just remain 15, right? Rupa Loka is the 15 ram. If we reborn as the Brahma, that's Rupa Loka. Because you're free from evil. At that plane, no sensual pleasure in that plane. That's why all people, their consciousness just accompanied by jnana sampayutta. They have good knowledge. They have wisdom. So, if you have ill will, get mad, your wisdom go away right at once, right? Because this world is free from evil. Just when you think something very, bright. So number 2. Number 3, maturity of mental faculties. Mental faculties, maybe we'll study later. You have faith, you have mindfulness, effort, concentration, wisdom, they call mental faculties. The maturity of mental faculties, so when it happen, occur, when is the mature here, the bottom, we will study that 10 decades in the life of a man. In the Buddha time, the lifespan is about 100. Right now maybe average 75. The time of the Buddha, most people are about 100 lifespan, and then they will die, about 100. That's why he puts the 10 decades in the life of a man. Number 1 is the tender. Tender is the invalid called manda. Tender. It's very tender at a time, just the kid, they don't know anything. They don't have so much wisdom. Jnana sampayutta is not occur. Mostly it's not occur because so tender. For 1 year to 10, 1 decade. Number 2, sport. Sport. Sport start from 11 to 20. They just like to play sport, to play at a time. This is the wisdom, jnana sampayutta, it's not occur so much. Because they like to enjoy their life, That's right, Rita? yeah. Like to play the game, So, number 3, the beauty from 21 to 30 for 10 years. 21 to 30 is the beauty. Beauty is the at the times, most people, their beauties is very calm, right? When 11 to 20 is not, it's not clear. But for 21 to 30, is the females are very beautiful, pretty at the time. The time of the beauty is the times to 21 to